morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another F-Bomb Friday. Today we got a new project we're working on. I don't know if you can see it back there in the distance, but I'll back the truck up over to it and show you guys what we got going. We have our new shop project. It's a 99 Sportster 1200 we picked up off the marketplace for, we'll call it a smoking deal. But we're gonna tear it up, strip off all the ugly stuff, get rid of some of the wiring. You can see I already started working on unplugging a few things we're no longer gonna be using, so we could trim it all out, get rid of all that stuff. But got the turn signal stripped off already, so we're gonna go from there. I'll set you guys up on a time lapse and let you watch me tear this thing apart and get it ready for the next step. Checking back in. You guys are over there watching on the time lapse. You can see got the exhaust stripped off it because we're gonna end up fabbing a new one for it. Got the tank pulled off for now so we can get at some of the wiring. I'm undecided yet if we're going to keep or probably slim this down to a different one. We're definitely getting rid of these hideous grips. Gonna trim up and modify the levers a little bit. Haven't decided on the front fender. Might ditch it because of this crack right here. Little ugly blemish we don't really care to have, but went through and stripped off a bunch of the stupid little chrome dress-up pieces. Working on trying to get these ones off the rear end now. They're just a little bit of a pain in the butt, but you can see we got like rear master had one, front eyebrow piece, there's the head bolt ones, and these ones were on the front axle. Stupid little chrome pieces. The other ones were broken, so old mount that held the thing. So just doing a little bit of trimming, getting things slimmed out, thinned out, and just wanted to pop in and show you guys. I'm gonna work on some of the wiring here shortly and go from there. Try to get this thing slimmed down in chopper status. Checking back in. I'm about to do lunch, working on slimming down the harness. You can see all I really want going forward is the headlight. I'm probably going to retain stock driver side controls for now just because of the start kill. I want to see if I can maybe figure out getting my headlight switch over here instead of this turn signal, but we'll see if we could do anything with that, and that way I can have high-lows over there. If not, they'll just be on. Not super concerned with it, but working through this, slimming this out, trying to pull a few things back to where they come over here. They'll get rejoined and probably just spun down into the seat somewhere. Got my ignition pulled back so we can relocate that, and yeah. I'm gonna run and go grab lunch and grab a couple of tools and parts that I need for this, so I will be back in just a few to Oh, checking back in. Adam's here working on his bike. Got the front end swap going on, getting his controls all done, his license plate light. Now he's trying to figure out his dash. He's using words like catheter and anoder.
The cathode, anode, it's there. That's
Sporty's chopped, cleaned up the harness, just laying everything back down, taking a break for a few minutes, cleaning it up. Gonna tuck it over the top side of the backbone, so it'll be a lot cleaner, a lot less feng shui going on. Gonna be a whole lot less to deal with. So I just want to do a quick check-in. I forgot to set up a time lapse. We're gonna keep wrenching away on this stuff and go from there. Oh, good morning, beautiful boys and girls. We're back. It's a few days later. It's following Monday, actually. Took a couple days off. I was up here this weekend working on the bike, but I really didn't record. I wasn't feeling the best, kind of getting over a little bit of a bug. But today, I figured I'd show you what we worked on. we got some new bars for the bike. So here's the bars. Sorry, the camera cut out. They were originally 10 inches on these front necks. We cut them down to 6 inches. Gave them a little bit of forward rake so they're not so pulled back, and I just think they look super killer right now. If you guys don't know, we're going for a stunt look, but more of a dirtster build on this bike. It'll probably get ridden on the street from time to time, but it will be treated like more of a dirt bike because we want to do a little bit of product development for that side and like the hooligan class of things. If you guys are familiar with the stunt scene, you know that the suspension in the game can be super expensive. Excuse me. Legends are over $1,000. Olin's are over $1,000. There's a few new companies like Nowalski. It's over $1,000. This bike ain't worth putting that kind of suspension on yet. So we got ourselves some. They were $180 new. I paid $35 for them. 14-inch tall rear shocks for a Can-Am Commander 1000. So they're supposed to be super stiff. They should be super stiff because based off of the weight of the bike versus the weight of the Can-Am Commander, it's about 3 times difference. So fingers crossed, we'll see how it goes, but I'm hoping this will give us a nice heavy spring rate out back without having to deal with buying something too pricey yet. We'll see. This might just cause more headache than it's worth. Got to figure out some proper shims and spacers to be able to mount them back here, because as you can see, there's definitely a difference in the width of the body. With all that being said, that full mouthful of words, I'm going to set you guys up on time lapse. We're going to go ahead and pull these back off of the bike. I'm going to get the TIG welder over here set up, and then I'll let you guys watch me weld those out. While we're at it, today we also have this drag link. I don't know if you guys got to see me work on that. Toyota shocks. This drag link, the customer smoked the end of it by pulling the, let's see if you can see it, pulling the Heim right out of it. There's the old Heim over there. Got the new Heim, new bung, new tube that we're going to be going on with, some quarter wall, 1.5" DLM. And a nice 1-inch solid sleeve that we're going to plug the inside with so that it'll be super, super sturdy.